Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube Forex analysis for the month of February. To be precise, let me pull out the calendar. So for the week from the 10th to 14th, so I'm going to be doing analysis of the pairs we should watch out on in order to capitalize off of the movement and make some dough. So the pairs I'll be analyzing are going to be AUD USD, USD CHF, GBP CAD, GBP JPY, and CHF JPY. So let's start with the I remember last week I did analysis on CHF JPY. So let me break that down first, then we go on and analyze more of what we want to see the upcoming week. So I can still remember that price made this low. Price broke this low to the downside, so I anticipated on price to pull up back to this area of interest and set to at least to this structure point. And as you can see, that was what price did. Let me go to the entry time frame where I took the trade, which was the 1 hour. So I saw the price once the market opened. This was on the 12th, 11 on Sunday. I saw this huge bearish candle, so I was like, okay, nice. Now that we have shifted the bearish and the EMA is also above price, let me wait for price to retest this zone. So I think price retested the zone at 2 o'clock. I was still sleepy, then I took my phone, just check on the price action, and I dropped the phone again. So I think around that was 7 o'clock. I woke up, then I saw this candle, which is 6 o'clock candle, that gave my entry signal, which is this bearish engulfing candle. Then I missed this entry, so I was like, no, I'm not about to miss out on this trade. And I got in on this candle. Then the rest was history. We made 2.18 RR on this trade. So this week I'll be watching that on AUD USD. Starting from the weekly, we can see the weekly was bearish. The weekly is bearish, not was bearish, it's bearish, because this is the last high and this is the last low. So if a market is bearish, the weekly was supposed to put a new lower low. It was putting the new lower low, but what happened? It looks like it liquidated the lows, then it flipped bearish and closed like sort of pinback candlestick. So since this sort of rejection on the weekly is telling me this pair does not want to sell anymore. At least it has been selling all the way from this place. Then I think this should be a time for a little bit of reversal, a little bit of correction. So let's go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, I am seeing a nice pattern, a very clear pattern for reversal, which is going to be the left, the head, then the right shoulder, and the breakout. So price has broken out. Then we had a retest, and the retest is devilish. Seeing price do a sort of retest like this, retested, and look at this humongous wick, liquidating all these lows. Even probably when you scroll back, you might see more price action there that was liquidated by this humongous wick. So now what I'm anticipating is, now that price back above the area of interest, I will just wait for the 1 hour time frame to give a sort of this kind of price action, either give a retest of this area of interest, break above, retest area of interest alongside with the EMA to take the price forward, or better still, come into the zone and give a reversal pattern to take the price to the upside. So I'll be looking to buy AUD USD by next week with what I'm seeing here on with the candlesticks. So let's move to the next one, which is USD CHF. USD CHF has been tricky. I would say it has been so tricky because from this angle here, we had the higher high, we had the lower high, then we had a higher high. Then you saw price danced like this, came over here and gave a lower low. Then it was supposed to like tap this zone to further sell down. But what happened? He moved, he disrespected the area of interest by moving to the upside. Then again, gave a huge wick to the upside, liquidating all these highs, then sold to the downside. Then what I am expecting is for price to close below, and he did it. Now use this area of interest to sell to the downside, but as you can see, I think he's trying to do a deep pullback, like a deep pullback before the actual sell. So if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you see this candle pattern formation. Then what I want to see is a sweep to the downside, like maybe liquidating this low, closing below, then maybe another retest, then to sell this market. So I'll be looking forward to say USD CHF as well with a proper confirmation, because I want to see price, I want to see the EMA roll over like this, then see the price action do something like this, rejecting the EMA, then breaking it, then I want to sell from here to the downside. So that is for USD CHF. Then the next one we have GBP card. GBP card is GBP card has been doing like, I don't understand, but what I can see here is this is simple. This is a daily time frame. I want to see a retrace to this place, then to sell GBP card. If it doesn't do this, I will not trade GBP card, because on the 1 hour time frame is something that I can't actually explain that much. Yeah, but I want to see a pullback to sell GBP card. Then GBP JPY is exactly still the same thing. I've been trying to catch this sell. The sell on this pair has been twisting up and down. The same thing with the 1 hour. I want to see price pull all the way back up here, shift for structure, then to sell the market to the downside. If you look at it on the daily, you see is the same thing with a GBP card, a retest, a pullback, then wait for the entry confirmation to sell the trade to the downside. That is for GBP JPY. Then again, I think we have CHF JPY, still the same thing. I also tried to catch this trade, which was last week. I had this break of structure to the downside, then I was waiting for price to pull back for sales. Price never pulled back, so this trade, we missed this trade, and it went directly to where we wanted it to go. So CHF JPY is still pretty easy. I also want to see a pullback to sell, but I will be very conservative on this one, because the last time price came here, it shot all the way up to this place. So if price had retraced maybe from here, retraced here, I will be very confident to have sold this market down to this place. But for the fact that price has already retested this zone, this support zone that is very powerful, that caused this whole move to the upside, I'm a bit skeptical about this trade, but I'll be very careful because at the end of the day we are on a serious downtrend. So we could also tap this place to break this zone, so I'll be very careful over this place here. I'll be careful with the entry over here. I'll need a proper confirmation just to sell this market to the downside. So this is the analysis for the upcoming week. Make sure you add this pair to your watch list and watch out on the pairs. Do not go to other pairs. Always stick to the pairs you have analyzed and take trade that presents itself on those pairs. If trade do not present themselves on the pairs you have analyzed for the week, do not go to other pairs. I'm speaking from experience. Do not go to other pairs. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe and drop comments on what you think about the analysis. Thank you. Peace.